Hello, family. Welcome to another session of MathsFanatics 24/7. Today, we're going to be looking at statistics question paper taken from 2021, paper 2, September, Gauteng province. Okay, so here they say the following table shows the assignment marks in percentages in grade 11 D learners in North Gauteng High. Okay, then the information is represented in a table form. Always when we have a table form, we know that it's grouped data, right? Awesome. So let's answer the questions. On 1.1, they want us to determine the modal class, okay? So the modal class is simple, né? It is the class which correspond with the highest frequency. So in this case, the modal class will be this one because 13 is the highest frequency as compared to the others, right? So your modal class will be this class here, né? Or sometimes they'll say the modal interval. So which is 60 x then 80. Perfect. And then we're done with that question. Okay. Then they want us to calculate the estimated mean. Okay. So the estimated mean, there are two ways to calculate it. Né? I'll show you both ways of doing it. Okay. So the first way is to do this. We firstly need to find the midpoints, né, of the intervals, the midpoints of the intervals. So you take these two numbers, you add them, you divide by 2. Né? You add, you divide by 2, you add, you divide by 2, and so on and so on. And then now let's find them. Né? So what is 0 plus 20 divided by 2 will give us 10, right? And then this will be midpoints. Now I'll just say M there. 20 plus 40 divided by 2 gives us what? 30. And then I'll show you a strategy that you can use to save your time. Né? The difference from here to there will be the same difference throughout. So I see that from 10 to 30, I added a 20. So which means I'm going to add 20 all the time. So here I'm going to have 50 because 20 plus 30 is 50. 50 plus 20, here I'm going to have 70. Here I'm going to have 90. Okay. And then what you do now, you're going to take your midpoints and multiply with frequencies. Né? And then you add the answers together. So this is how we do the estimated mean. Né? We're going to find the total there. So let's see. Let's get our calculator ready. Okay, so we're going to take the midpoint, multiply by frequency, add midpoint, multiply by frequency, which is 5. And we do that for the rest of the data, right? 50 multiplied by 9 plus 70 multiplied by 13 plus 90 multiplied by 10. And that gives us a total of 2450 all over the total frequency. Yeah? So you're going to add all these numbers together if they're not added for you already. So you divide that by the total frequency, and that should be your estimated mean. So we're going to divide that answer divided by 41. Eh? Gives us the estimated mean, which is 59.76. Okay. That is the first way of doing it. I'll show you another way just now. Okay. So the other way of doing it is this. We just use a calculator, purely using a calculator. So let's make sure that our calculator is reset. So shift clear all equals to AC. So what you do, you say you want to go to setup. So you press shift and then setup, and then you want statistics. So my stats is on 4. On other calculators, it will be on 3. Ne? Sharp. So it's either on 3 or 4, or whatever number stats is written, you press it. So mine is written on 4. So I press 4. We want the frequency table to be on. Ne? Then you say on. Then your frequency table is on now. You can go to mode, statistics, variance. You see? Here you put your midpoints, ne? Which is 10, 30 midpoints, ne? 50, 70, 90, right? Then we go this way, we go up, then we put 4, which is the first frequency, 5, second frequency, 9, 13, and then we put 10, right? And then that should give us the complete table. Then you press AC. You want to go to stats, so you need to press shift, and then statistics, then variance. 4. Remember, x with a line on top is your mean. So you press 2 equals 2, which is still the same answer as that one. Do you see it? So it's good to know the table method and the calculator method. Awesome. So guys, I'm going to erase this data here to create space, right? To create space, so I'll clear all drawings. Now we can proceed. So they want us to do what? To complete cumulative frequency table. So I'll just complete it here. Cumulative frequency. Awesome. So cumulative frequency, it's easy to complete, right? This is free marks. So the first row, the numbers are the same. So 4 goes with 4. Then you're going to add. Now 5 plus 4 gives you 9. 9 plus 9 gives you 18. 13 plus 18 must give you 31. 10 plus 31 gives you 41, of which is correct. The total on the cumulative must be the same as the total frequency. When you add everything, you must get that number there. If you don't get that number, you know you made a mistake somewhere. Okay, let's see how many marks we have so far. So we scored 1 here, we scored 3 here, we scored 2 here. So we have 6 marks so far, right? Now they want us to use this information to draw the ogive curve. Okay. I'll show you now how to do an ogive curve. Let me choose a green color. And then let's do this. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me get my pen. So ogive curve, we need this data set. Ne? This data set and that one, not frequency. You use the cumulative frequency. Okay. That's why it's called the cumulative frequency curve. Sometimes they call it the ogive curve. Ne? They are synonymous, these two words. Awesome. So what you should know is this number goes with that one. This one 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 goes with that one. Ne? Then the number that is there will always go with 0. So y-axis is 0. The x-axis is 0 in this case. But this number is not always 0. But the y value that goes with this number is always 0. Ne? Now I'll show you how they plotted this. So we have 0 and 0, which is here. And then we have 20 going with 4, which is there. Then we have 40 going with 9, which is there. And so on and so on. and then you join a nice curve, right? Then that should be your Ogaev curve. Okay. Now let's get to the last question. Let's get to the last question. They say use the cumulative frequency curve or Ogaev to determine the interquartile range for the data. Okay, we're going to do that now. Ne? We're going to do that now. Awesome. Remember interquartile range? Interquartile range. I need space. We can erase this since we're done with it. So we're going to erase everything there. Sharp. So remember, I need Q1. I need Q3 for interquartile range, since IQR is the same as Q3 minus Q1. Okay. Awesome. So let's do Q1 quickly. Remember, Q1 is 25% of the data. Ne? So which is the total, which is 41 plus 1, 10. I always say you put the total and then you add 1. Then let's get our calculator and see what it gives us. Okay. So I need to reset it quickly. Sharp. So I need 25 shift percent of 41 plus 1 close bracket. That gives me 10.5. Okay. 10.5, 10. No? Then Q3, we can find it using the same formula, but remember Q3 is now on the calculator you use 75%, right? Remember Q1 is 25%, Q2 is 50%, Q3 is 75%. So Q3 says 31.5, 10, okay? So 31.5. 10. Okay, awesome. So now I'll show you how to get this on the graph. Ne? Let's now get this on the graph. Okay, sharp. So what you do is you look where 10.5 is. 10.5 is between this line and that one. So it's somewhere here, right? 10.5. Then you go down, right? You go down. So I'm getting how much here? Let's see, 40. I'm getting something about 44, 43, né? But I'll just say 43. I'll say 43 because this is 50. I'll just say 43, né? But remember, you'll just be approximating. So our answers are going to be different since we're approximating, right? And then we need 31.5. So 30 is there. 31.5 will be some. So this is 31, 31.5 will be somewhere. Remember, this is 30. This is 31. 31.5 should be somewhere here. Right. And then we go down, which gives me 81, right? About 81, 82, but I'll just say 81 in this case. And then for interquartile range, I need to minus Q3 and Q1, which is 81 minus what? Minus 43. What is 81 minus 43 on our calculator? Let's quickly check. It becomes, let's see, 81 minus 43 is equals to 38, which should be your answer for this question, right? Should be your answer for this question. Awesome. So our last question, the answer is 38. So ladies and gentlemen, if you found this video really helpful, please kindly hit the subscription button and share with family and friends. I hope to see you soon. Danko.